Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. This is NCERT's live phone-in program and welcome back. This time, like I said, we have an English session for you for all the upper primary level students. This lesson is on present tense. Yes, we will try and work with a little bit of grammar. And with us, we have we have Professor R. Megnathan. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. Well, hello, how are you all, learners and Tanvi, everyone?
I'm all good, sir, and I'm sure the audience is all good as well. They are in their homes and they're protected, taking precautions. So,
Fine,
sir, we'll talk about the grammar a little bit, but before that, I'll just tell everyone that they are watching us on NCERT official, the YouTube channel of NCERT. If you have any questions, any queries, anything you have to say, you want to say, please write it down in the chat section of our live session. And you can even send your queries on our email ID, which is ciet.kishormunch@gmail.com. Well, you can also download our app, which is Kishore Munch. If you download, you can see, watch all the sessions which we have done earlier and even which we will do in the later time. You can watch all of them in the app, in just one app. And yes, if you're watching us on TV, then SWAYAM Prabha channel number 31 Kishore Munch is the channel for you. And if you're watching us on Dish TV, then the channel number is 950. On Tata Sky, the channel is 756. On Airtel, the channel number is 440. On Videocon, the channel number is 477. With Sun Direct, you can tune in to 793 channel number, and on DD Free Dish channel, the channel number would be 128. So please watch us. This session is going to be very useful for the upper primary students, like I said, and English is a part of our day-to-day language and we cannot miss the session. So let's begin with this session, and Sir will help us with everything.
Fine.
So, sir.
Tanvi, thank you. So let's today take up some grammar. When I say grammar, you may feel that, oh, grammar is of rules, this, that, and it's in a way considered to be boring by children. No, it's not that. Let's do some practical grammar today. That's what we have named it as grammar in context for classes 6, 7, 8. So we are going to take up only one aspect today, that is simple present, otherwise known as present indefinite. So that's what generally known as. So we will take up only one aspect, but in context. I am not going to, or we are not going to discuss the rules first. We will discover the rules, how present tense works. That's the thing. So come on, Tanvi, let me begin with by asking you some of the questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the questions will now probably appear on the slide. Let's look at the some of the activities which appear on the slide screen, which we do as regular activities every day. Okay, so I am going to ask you some of the questions which you do every day, which you will reply. Okay, fine. Look at it. Let's talk about our routine. At what time you get up every day in the morning?
I get up at 7 a.m. every day in the morning.
Okay. At what time do you have your breakfast?
I eat my breakfast around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Fine, fine. And what do you do in the evening every day?
I read my favorite novel in the evening.
Fine. And what do you do on Sundays?
I cook lunch and dinner on Sundays.
Fine. Okay. So giving some respite for mummy at home, mother at home. Fine. Most likely.
Yeah.
Okay. And sometimes we go to market also. Where do you live?
I do.
Where do you live?
Okay. If it comes to the country, I live in India, and otherwise I live in New Delhi.
You live in Delhi. So which fruit you like the most?
Oh, I like strawberries the most.
Oh, fine. Then where are you from? Again, Delhi. You are from Delhi?
Yes, I am originally from New Delhi.
Delhi. Okay, fine. Come on. Now look at the some of the routines in visual. If you see the slide again, so like you, someone is getting up in the morning and doing some jogging in the morning, then having the breakfast, then going to school if a class 6, 7, 8 children, and in the evening probably doing some exercise, then on Sundays going to the market. So we have a routine for ourselves. So you may wonder what this has to do with present tense. So I am going to ask you the questions again. Let us recall what did you say, or say it again. At what time you get up in the morning every day?
I get up at 7 a.m. every day in the morning.
Fine. At what time you do you have your breakfast?
At 9 a.m. I eat my breakfast every day.
And what do you do on Sundays?
I read my favorite novel. No, on Sundays I cook lunch and dinner.
Okay. All these a kind of routine and activities which you regularly do. Come on, let us also look at what Ravi does. Ravi does some of the activities. I am going to ask you to read while noticing the words in bold and the words underlined. Come on, read. Tanvi.
Okay. Ravi lives in Chhatarpur. He goes for morning walk every day. He plays hockey and he likes mangoes. He reaches the school at 8 a.m. every day.
Fine.
He never misses the evening physical exercise class.
Very good.
Every Saturday he visits the market to buy vegetables. He watches news on TV at 9:30 every day.
Fine.
His grandparents visit his family every month. His family visits the village once in 6 months.
Then Ravi wishes to be a lawyer when
Ravi
he
wishes
please go ahead.
Grows an
adult. Ravi wishes to be a lawyer when he grows an adult. Come on, let that screen be there, that read about Ravi be there. I am going to ask you some of the questions. Let that slide appear on the screen.
Okay.
Then you will have to answer those questions. The questions I am going to ask. Where does Ravi live?
Ravi lives in Chhatarpur.
So where does he go in the morning?
He goes for morning walk.
Every day. Fine. And at what time does Ravi reach school?
Ravi reaches the school at 8 a.m. every day.
And what does he play?
He plays hockey.
Which fruit he likes the most?
He likes mangoes the most.
Okay, now again the questions. What does Ravi do every evening?
He goes to physical exercise class every day.
Okay. What does he do at 9 p.m. every day?
He watches news on TV at 9 p.m. every day.
Who visits the village once in 6 months?
His grandparents visit his family every month.
What does Ravi wish to be in his life?
Ravi wishes to be a lawyer when he grows an adult.
Fine. Now, let us go back to the slide about Ravi, which is there on the screen. Okay. Look at it. Look at those words, verbs which are in bold. Can you read them out? Only the verbs. Yes. Yeah, please go ahead.
Lives, goes, plays,
yes,
likes,
yes,
misses,
yes,
visits,
fine,
watches,
oh,
visit,
yes,
visits, wishes,
and grows. I also look at the words underlined. Every day, I will read out for you. Every day, every evening, every Saturday, regularly, something like that. Okay. So this is one aspect of present tense, simple present. any action which take place regularly we use present tense. Okay, I should not have said, but still I am saying it. Come on, now look at the other ways present tense is used. Look at the slide again. There are some sentences for you. It's not that only regular activities we use present tense, some other things also. Let us look at it. Come on, read those sentences.
So, sun rises in the east.
Fine.
Sun sets in the west.
Fine.
Earth revolves around the sun.
Fine.
Generally, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Every flower has nectar or honey.
Okay.
Gandhiji is the father of the nation.
Okay, I am going to read out to you again those sentences. Sun rises in the east, sun sets in the west, earth revolves around the sun, generally water boils at 100 degrees Celsius or centigrade, then every flower has honey or nectar, otherwise Gandhiji is the father of the nation. Tanvi, what are these sentences convey? Sun rises in the east is a general truth, isn't it?
It's a fact.
Yes. Then others, Gandhiji is the father of the nation. He became the father.
Fact.
Yes. So present tense is also used. Look at those verbs and in bold.
That's rises, sets, revolves, boils, has, is.
Okay. Then, so I am going to give you some more sentences.
Okay.
Let's look at them. Come on, read those sentences. Come on, go ahead, and notice the verbs used there. The verb used there. Come on, go ahead.
Okay. Here comes the train to Kashipur.
Fine.
Comes is the verb. The boys waters the plants.
Boys water the plant. There's a mistake there. Yeah, deliberately done. You noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays cricket there. Tanvi, are you there? Okay. He plays cricket there. The lady gives a lecture. The policeman is on her beat. The country experiences COVID-19 pandemic. James praises Rahim for his work. Tanvi, are you there? Okay. Now.
Yes, sir. I am here.
Yeah. Okay. Look at the sentences again. Can you read those verbs? Here comes the train to Kashipur. Comes. The boys water the plant, or the boy waters the plant. He plays cricket there. The lady gives a lecture, maybe a professor or someone. The policewoman is on her beat, going around the country or the village or the city. The country experiences COVID-19 pandemic. Experiences. James praises Rahim for his work. Look at those verbs there. They are all simple present. So there is a deliberately a mistake there. Boys water. Fine. All right. Now, Tanvi. Okay.
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Now, see what does the sentences say? Look at the slide again. Which appears on the screen. Some more sentences in present tense. Can you read them?
Yes, sir. The train to Mumbai leaves at 4:30 p.m. He takes over as the leader tomorrow.
Okay.
His flight departs at 10 p.m.
Fine.
The match starts in the evening.
Yes.
He writes a letter to the Prime Minister.
Look at it. Initially I said we have come across two sets of ideas where present tense is used. First is the regular activity which we do, another is general facts, truth. Then third set of sentences I have given you. Let's look at the slide again. We need not read. Let's read some of them. Look at the slide again. It appears on the screen. Here comes the train to Kashipur. the speaker here is saying, oh, here comes the train. The action is taking place in his just at the time of speaking. The boys water the plant, or the boy waters the plant. He plays cricket there. So these are all things happening just now. James praises Rahim for his work just now. Look at the other set of sentences. So these are all actions which are taking place now. Look at the other set of sentences. You have read it. Let me read out. The train to Mumbai leaves at 4:30 p.m. It's now only 2:30 or 3 p.m. but it's 4:30 p.m. So it's already scheduled. So but we say it in present tense. He takes over as the leader of the party tomorrow, but we say it in present tense. The flight departs at 10 p.m. tomorrow or in the night, but we are saying it in present tense. The match starts in the evening. We say it in present tense, though the match is going to start. He writes a letter to the Prime Minister. We do not know, he may be writing in tomorrow also. So the third set of actions which we say in present tense is which is scheduled to take place later, but we say it in present tense. Fine, right? Now I am going to ask you to do some activities before we arrive at some rules. So this is appearing on the camera. I am going to ask you, you will have to say where present tense will be used or whatever tense. Okay, there are two words given, you will have to say which is right. Samara is a 12-year-old girl and she, can you say it?
Studies in class 6.
Okay, studies, I am circling it, fine. In class 6. Go ahead. She
likes to play badminton.
Okay, she likes to play badminton. Her father
Is a lawyer.
is a lawyer, present tense. And her mother,
Teaches in a school.
yeah. Then Samara, what does she do? She
Eats
eats an apple
every day.
Very good. She, then second, next sentence.
Swims every evening.
Yes, every evening. She
Wants to be an engineer.
Wants to be an engineer. Look at all these are all in present tense because we are describing what Samara does every day, every morning, evening, and about her parents. For what is her father is a lawyer, mother teaches. Then her wish also we can say in present tense. Look at it. Here are some more things for you. Some more questions. You will have to solve it. Let's see that how good are you in using simple present tense. Okay, let's do it again. Moon.
Okay.
Come on, go say it. Moon. Can you see the sentences? Moon
goes around the earth.
Moon goes around the earth. Why it is present tense? Because it is.
Because
it's a fact.
Can't be past. It is present.
Yeah, it is. It's fact.
It's a fact.
Okay. Floods come during monsoon. Floods come or comes? Plural. Tanvi. Floods come. Floods come during monsoon. Then look at the next sentence. Truth alone wins. Tanvi. Then where there dash a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. And all that glitters is not gold. Tanvi, are you there? Okay, we lost her. She'll come back. Okay, look at this. Look at these sentences. The first is general truth. Second is also accepted truth or practice. Truth alone wins is an epithet, proverb like, generally said, accepted. Whether truth wins or not, but we should believe that truth alone wins at the end of the day. Now look at the next epithet, proverb, where there is a will, there is a way. Such sayings are also said in present tense. Look at the other one, all that glitters is not gold. This is also in present tense. So, let us in a way sum up, let us come to discover the rules. We can see it on the screen, or the slide says simple present tense used to refer to an action which takes place regularly on regular intervals. That is what we said. What do you do in the morning, what do you do in the evening? I get up early in the morning 5 o'clock, I have my breakfast at 9 o'clock. So, any habitual action we use simple present tense. Then the second thing we also saw, sun rises in the east, sets in the west, those kinds of sentences. So, general truths, scientific truths and universal truths we say in present tense. And water boils at 100 °C. Are you there, Tanvi? Yeah, good. An action taking place at the time of speaking. We have seen some examples. Oh, they play cricket. James prizes Rahim for his work. So, all this we say in simple present tense. And then we also have seen the train leaves at 6 o'clock in the evening. The aeroplane, the flight to Mumbai departs at 11 o'clock in the night. So, there also we can see using present tense. That is, look at the last but one, future action is part of the fixed timetable. See, the Prime Minister, you must have seen newspaper headings saying the Prime Minister arrives in New York today, US President leaves for Delhi tomorrow. So, these are all future actions, but said in present tense. Then there is another usage. Sometimes when we describe historical facts, past events, stories, we say in simple present tense. For example, Alexander the Great arrived in India. Instead of arrived, you say he arrives in India, then he changed the warfare that changed the warfare tactics. So, those kinds of things are used in present tense. So, let us also again look at the things here. An action which takes place regularly, we use simple present tense. General truths, an action taking place at the time of speaking, future scheduled action, then some past narratives also said in present tense. Look at it. Let us also take up some more examples. My English teacher, we have to use it in present tense. My English teacher takes an informal, for the audience there, took, will take an informal test every week, because it is a regular action. She meets her uncle, her uncles every weekend. This is every weekend she meets her uncle, meets. Okay. Then Ashwin flew or will fly the kite now, because it is now, so flies. Anita goes to her computer class now, she attends her computer class. My first guitar class starts tomorrow, this is scheduled to start tomorrow, we are using simple present tense. Fine, friends. So, we will have to now come back and understand how present tense is used in our day to day grammatical usage purposes writing. For example, I said regular activities, universal truths, general truths, then we also use it for an action which is taking place now. Meghanathan speaks to his friend now. We can also say some of those, an action which is in progress, Meghanathan is speaking now, or Tanvi has been speaking to me, it started 2:30 and going to end. So we friends, we do not have much time, we may have 2 more minutes. So, let us look at the picture which appears on the screen now. We will have to describe at least 5 sentences. If Tanvi is there on the other side, she can do it, otherwise you audience children, parents, anyone who is watching, who are watching this, just make 5 sentences from this picture. So, in simple present, I do not want you to you make sentences in future continuous. So, let me ask you, what does the boy in red shirt do? Most likely I would expect you to say he kicks the ball. Then look at what do the boys with the badminton rackets do? They play badminton. Look at what do the girl in yellow pant, what does the girl in yellow pant do? She just watches others play, is it? Then look at what does the boy, what does the girl under the tree, standing under the tree do? She might probably do read something or looking at her, look at her face or something. Look at, so dear audience, there children, can you write 5-6 sentences describing this scene in the park in simple present? How can that be done? You may use it anyway. So, with that we will come to, we have come to the close of this simple present tense. You know, you may do more exercises from class 6 textbook, class 7, class 8, all the 3 classes, some way or other it is there. Thank you for watching this. Thank you very much, and any queries you may please send to us, and we will further take up in the next class the simple present continuous or present perfect and present perfect continuous. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Be safe, wash your hands, take care of yourself.